Hello everybody, this is Peter B, and this is video number 11. Today I'm going to talk about players playing multiple positions, or utility players. A utility player is one that can play many positions competently. Not someone who's just stuck at a position, but can actually play that position. It seems in modern baseball, more and more teams are trying to get a utility player to play many positions, to give guys days rest, to play when players are hurt, and to pinch hit and play the position afterwards. Some players are DJ LeMahieu, Kiki Hernandez, Ian Happ, Marwin Gonzalez, Whit Merrifield, and Jake Cronenworth. These players can pretty much be put at any position and play well. Before that, a very popular utility player was Ben Zorbist. Ben Zorbist played every position, including DH, except for catcher. He pitched, but he never played catcher. Well, 22 players in the history of Major League Baseball played all 9 positions during the course of their career. These were super utility players. An example being Cookie Rojas. Cookie Rojas played every position for the Phils except pitcher. But then on June 30th, 1967, he was called in to pitch in a 12-3 loss to the San Francisco Giants. He sort of just mopped up the game. And the interesting thing about Cookie that no one else has done, he played all 9 positions with the same fielding glove. Same glove he used to play shortstop, he played first base. Same glove he used to play second base, he played catcher. So all 9 positions with that one single glove. Cookie isn't in the Hall of Fame, but that glove is in the Hall of Fame. More recently than Cookie, Bill Pecota played all 9 positions. He last position was also like Cookie, pitcher, and he came in June 24th, 1991. The Royals lost 9-4 to the Angels. He pitched the final 2 innings, saving the bullpen. Now, Pecota was a very good defensive player and was proud of his defense. But during his stint as pitcher, a ground ball was hit to the right side of the infield, and he forgot to run over and cover first. Totally, probably nervous about pitching, he didn't do that. That enabled Dave Parker to get a hit. Another interesting thing happened during that stint he pitched. Dave Winfield tripled off him, allowing him to hit for the cycle. And this was the only time Dave Winfield hit for the cycle. Now, of the 22 players who played every position in their career, 15 of them played all 9 positions in one season. Of the 15, 9 players played all positions in one season, including the breakdown of the outfield, left field, center field, right field. The 15 people played outfield as one position, no matter which field they played, but 9 of the 15 actually played all 3 outfield positions, as well as all the other positions. First one to do it was Sport McAllister in 1899 of the Cleveland Spiders of the National League. Next one to do it was Jack Ruthrock in 1928 for the Boston Red Sox. And the most recent player to do that was Jose Aquindo, 1988 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, I remember Aquindo being a super utility player. He was everywhere for St. Louis. Decent player. Now, of those 9 people who played every position with the outfield broken down as left field, center field, and right field, 5 of the 9 played all 9 positions in one game. The second player to do it is Cesar Tovar. Cesar Tovar did it September 22nd, 1968 for the Twins versus the A's. He actually started game as pitcher. And when his stint as pitcher, he struck out Reggie Jackson, which is pretty neat. He also had Bert Campaneris to ground out. And we're going to talk a little bit more about Campy in a bit. In the second inning, he moved over to catcher. In the third inning, he played first base. Fourth inning, second base. Fifth inning, shortstop. Sixth inning, third base. Seventh inning, left field. Eighth inning, center field. Ninth inning, right field. And the Twins actually wound up winning the game 2-1. So Cesar Tovar was the second player to play all 9 positions in one game. The third player to play all 9 positions in one game is Scott Sheldon. Scott Sheldon did it September 6, 2000, the Texas Rangers versus Chicago White Sox. He didn't play the first 3 innings. He was sitting on the bench. But Chicago went up 15-1. And so Sheldon got in as a catcher in the 4th inning. 5th inning, he played first base. 6th inning, he played second base and shortstop. 7th inning, he played right field and center field. 8th inning, he played left field. In the 8th inning, he also pitched to one batter, and he struck him out. And then he finished up the inning playing third base. So Scott Sheldon, third player who played every position in one game. The fourth player to do it, also in 2000, is Shane Halter. On October 1st, 2000, Tigers versus Twins. First inning, he played first base. Second inning, third base. Third inning, right field. Fourth inning, center field. Fifth inning, left field. Sixth inning, shortstop. Seventh inning, catcher. Eighth inning, he started out pitcher, and he walked the only batter he faced, and then moved to second base. Now, not only can he remember this game for playing every position, but he also went 4 for 5 with 3 RBI, 2 runs, including the game-winning walk-off run. So that's Shane Halter, the fourth person to play all 9 positions in one game. The fifth and most recent is Andrew Romine. He did it on September 30th, 2017 for the Tigers versus the Twins. In the first, he played left field, second, center field, third, right field, fourth, third base, fifth, shortstop, sixth, second base. Seventh, second base and catcher. In the eighth, he started out playing pitcher, pitched to one batter and struck him out. And then he finished playing the eighth first base, and the ninth he stayed at first base. The Tigers won 3-2. Now, I did skip number one. The first player to ever play all 9 innings, all 9 positions in a game, is Bert Campaneris. He did it on September 8th, 1965, in a game against the Kansas City A's versus the Angels. The Kansas City A's was suffering from low attendance, which eventually why they moved to Oakland. Charlie O'Finley wanted to boost attendance, so he announced that Bert Campaneris will be playing every position. 21,576 fans came out to see this. Now, it must have worked because the next night against the Angels, they had 1,271 fans. And then during the next series against the Senators, they only had 690 fans. So Finley got what he wanted. Bert started out the game at shortstop. Not shortstop, right there. He moved over to second base in the second inning. He moved over to third base in the third inning. In the fourth inning, he played left field. In the fifth inning, he played center field. In the sixth inning, he played right field. In the seventh inning, he played first base. In the eighth inning, he played pitcher. He played pitcher. And then in the ninth inning, he played catcher. But the ninth inning didn't go so smooth for Bert. Ed Kirkpatrick of the Angels got on first base. Oh, let me back up. When he played pitcher, he pitched ambidextrously. He would throw right-handed to the right-hand batters and throw left-handed to the left-hand batters. In the eighth inning, he played his final position, catcher. Ed Kirkpatrick got on first base. Knowing that Campaneris was at home, he stole second base. And this picture actually shows Campaneris trying to get Kirkpatrick out. Kirkpatrick was moved over to third base. He tried to steal again he tried to steal home. Campy did tag him out in a big collision at home. Campy, who was a hothead, jumped up to his feet and started to go after Kirkpatrick. Well, it just so happens his cousin, Jose Cardinal, was the batter. Cardinal held Campy and stopped the fight from happening and cooled Campy down. The only thing is, Campy was taken to the hospital, was removed from the game and taken to the hospital for a left shoulder. The game actually went 13 innings with the Angels winning 5-3. So the experiment worked for Finley. He boosted his attendance, but Campaneris was hurt, and he was actually out the whole next week with the injury. So there you have it. Bert Campaneris, the first baseball player to play all 9 positions. Now, there is one other that happened in a spring training game. And that's Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell did it for a publicity stunt. He played 9 positions on 10 teams on March 13th, 2015 in the Arizona Spring League. He not only played 9 positions on 10 teams, but he also did third base coach, and he was a DH. Will Ferrell. So, congratulations to those 5 who were able to play all 9 innings. No one really made a fool of himself, and actually some succeeded very well in playing all 9 positions. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you learned something today. Goodbye.